This is Dr. Rich Sheltler of Powerteam Success TV Network, and do I have a treat for you today? I have Pat Voss with us. Pat, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Glad to have you here. Would you tell our audience a little bit about your expertise and the work that you do?
Dr. Rich, what I'm really passionate about, and I've spent lots of years doing now, is nurturing hearts at work.
Nurturing hearts at work. This sounds very interesting. Could you tell us a little bit about your background that affords you the opportunity to do what you do?
I've had a business for 16 years, and during that time I've invested considerable time and resources in leadership training and personal growth, and I've applied all of those learnings to my workplace to build an emotionally healthy workplace, and now we're considered an employer of choice.
Employer of choice, that's impressive. So with your work, could you share with us maybe 3 things that you do or specialize in, 3 tips for our audience to gain a better understanding of the type of work that you literally do?
So when I facilitate an education session, what my participants first learn, and because this is a journey of emotional intelligence, we start with acknowledging, recognizing, and identifying our emotions in the moment.
Wow.
Once we get comfortable understanding what triggered that, or what interaction or stimulus triggered our emotion, I teach participants that there's a space between that. There's a space between the stimulus and the response where they have the freedom to choose their response.
Mm-hmm.
So once they understand that principle, they can back up, choose a different response, and if they practice that over time, so participants leave but with homework to practice that over time,
sure,
so they can increase the effectiveness in their lives because they're not at effect of their emotions.
Makes great sense. Good. What do you do for fun and enjoyment to stay healthy and allow you to do the work you do? Our audience always likes to learn a little bit about our guests, maybe a little bit about their background, because they too want to live a fulfilled life.
Well, I hike and I walk regularly. I downhill ski. I travel with my family.
Wow.
I have a busload of friends, and we organize an adventure event every year. And I connect with people and have lots of fun. I really do have lots of fun.
And I sense that. I really like that idea of the bus full of friends, because you can just see that in your eyes. You come alive when you say that. That's excellent. Our audience may be interested to learn something more about you, and maybe can you give them a piece of wisdom, something to help them think about, maybe something that could change their lives today, or at least ponder over and consider for a personal growth point?
Well, really, for me, it's about getting in the car called My Life and driving, looking out the windshield, not the rearview mirror.
That's a great insight, because I know a lot of times people tend to evaluate themselves more on their past than their potential in the future. So that's a great piece of wisdom to share with our audience. Thank you very much, Pat. On behalf of Powerteam Success TV Network, I want to thank you, Pat, for being here, and we're going to make sure that our audience has the ability to learn more about you at your website, and they'll also be able to find out about you at our website at vipspeakers.net. So, Pat, thank you very much for being here today.
Dr. Rich, thank you.
You're welcome. Best of continued success.